JD here with J3D Iron Life. Actually shooting from my job right now, lifeguarding. We're on a break right now because the lighting alarm's on. But just wanted to go ahead and do an intro for a workout video you're going to see right now. Went ahead and did arms. I'll be describing the workout while it's going on. But more importantly, something I discuss a little more than the actual workout is working around injuries, okay? I recently overused the tendon that attaches my tricep to my elbow, so you're going to see me wearing sleeves, okay? You're going to see me go light on triceps, heavy on biceps. It was supposed to be a heavy day all around, but we're getting into the recovery, alright? So, hope you enjoy the video. Alright guys, so before I go ahead and start talking about training around injuries, I want to go ahead and just describe what the workout was today. I went with my boy Brian again, he's the one recording. Thanks Brian. We went ahead and did abs right before this arm workout. Alright, 4 sets, 4 exercises for abs, drop set at the end on the last set. We'll talk about drop sets in this video at the end. Arms, we're doing bicep curls, supersetted with kickbacks. Then we do wide grip barbell curls on the cables, supersetted with bar press downs for triceps on the cables as well. Then we stay right there, do hammer curls with the rope on the cables, supersetted with rope press downs for triceps on the cables as well. Actually, the cable workout, the rope workout was before the bar. Sorry about that. And then the last exercises you're gonna see is a superset with a huge drop set for preacher curls for biceps, and then we went ahead and did arm extensions for triceps. Alright, so that's what you're gonna be seeing throughout this workout. Alright, so first thing I wanted to cover, and you're going to notice 2 things. I'm wearing sleeves around my elbows, and I'm going really light on triceps, but going really heavy on biceps. The reason for that is this was supposed to be heavy week for both, but I overused the tendon that attaches my tricep to my elbow, so I'm recovering right now. Alright, what did I do? Okay, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about when you notice you have an injury, or something is inflamed, something is starting to hurt, something's bothering, pay attention to it, guys, okay? I'm one of the first ones to be guilty of this, of wanting to be the warrior, but you do have to pay attention to your body just to avoid really hurting yourself in the long run and then setting yourself back in your training, okay? So, my case, for example, I started doing triceps real heavy. I started noticing that they were a little sore, my elbows were a little sore around the workout, during the workout. Bothered me for about a week. Then second week it started hurting a little more, and by the third week it started hurting outside of the gym. Okay, so I wouldn't be doing anything and I would still feel my elbows tender and sore. So that's when I decided that I need to step back. I gave myself a whole week of no tricep direct work, wearing the compression sleeves that you see me wearing, and icing after every time that I feel I use my triceps indirectly. So when I did chest for my benches, when I did presses for shoulders, even when I did back, anytime that I really bent my elbows a lot or they came in a secondary motion for a movement or exercise, I iced them, okay? And I was wearing my sleeves. Now, this was a week and a half ago, so now I'm starting to work them out again, but very light, okay? I'm not fully extending or as fast as to cause a quick lockout, because that's what I think messed me up in the beginning. I'm not bending my elbows too much towards the top of the movement, and I'm going really light, really slow, okay? So this is going to be my progression back into working out triceps. Alright, and then as the week goes on, I'll go upping a little bit slowly and monitoring the pain. Alright, and now let's talk about drop sets, which is what you're going to see right now, right here in the preacher curls, okay? So, like I said, it's heavy week. This was the last set of this exercise, so I did a weight that I could only do for 2 reps, and then I'm going to start dropping the weight, meaning I was doing 110 pounds on that first set that I got 2 reps. Now I went down to 80 or 90. Then I'm going to go down, you're going to see, to 60 or 70, then 40 or 50, then 30, then 20, okay? What's this going to do? Guys, hypertrophy, when it comes to hypertrophy, weight is really just relative. What's more important is the time under tension, okay? That's what's going to give you size, and that's what's going to work the muscle out the most, okay? Not the weight you're using for hypertrophy, but the time under tension. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting my strength set in, I guess you could call it, by going all out on that first set, really heavy, only 2 reps. But I don't want to sacrifice time under tension because I was only under tension for 2 reps. So I start going down in weight and I start reaching failure, which is another thing we have to talk about in another video, in every set or every drop set, which is what it's called, putting a lot of time under tension on my biceps, okay? So, I mean, if you average out 3-4 reps per set, because I start from 2 but I go as high as 6 or 7, if you average 4 reps per set and I did about 4 or 5 drops, that's like if I did 20 reps all to failure, you know? So at the end, if you're doing a heavy set and you still want to have that rep, time under tension, drop sets are a great way to do that, okay? I've been using drop sets for the past year or 2, along with supersets, along with trisets. Guys, all great tools. I highly recommend that you start implementing them into your workouts. You're going to get a great pump and great results. Promise. Alright, so this is the end of the workout right here. Again, going really light on triceps. Trying really hard not to aggravate the pain because it's really subsided. I was actually able to go a little heavier than I expected today on triceps. So back to doing arms with triceps included. I'm really happy about that. So hope you enjoyed the video. Quick little recap. We went over what I did for bicep and triceps. I superset everything, by the way, if you didn't notice. And we went over how to train around injuries, okay? Like I said, my problem was a tendon, but it really goes for anything. Once you feel something starts bothering you, work it a little bit, get a feel for what it is, and if it starts hurting outside of the gym, you need to take a step back. Try and recover as best as possible. Don't let it ruin you in the long run, alright? That's what I do with my triceps. And the last thing we covered was how to do a drop set. Honestly, just do your last set and then start dropping the weight and get as many reps as possible, alright? So comment, subscribe, like, share, follow me on Instagram. All my info will be in the box. And shout out to my cameraman today at work, Sean Martin.